Hi, Saj. Welcome to your advanced forecast. So, this is for June, July, and August. Starting off with your highlights. Some of you need to be careful of car accident, especially if you're a new driver, and be careful of the month of June will be more of it's the month of a lot of heated arguments, not just with your person, but also with a lot of people. Be careful of a flying ego as well. So when I say flying ego, it means that you're just too full of yourself and you think that people always look up to you. Okay. So there might also be a group where you're gonna be a group of people or probably people or community where you're gonna be either they're gonna be against you or mm, it's like you're gonna have like a big argument with them. Okay. Some of you are just throwing your opinions online. Okay. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. There is a lesson that you're failing to learn, especially when it comes to a relationship. You're trying to repeat the history of yesterday in the form of another person, thinking that that person could do the same thing what your past had done to you in a good way. Okay, not the bad way. Because somebody's being set up here or somebody's being used to embody a past. Okay. Now, probably that you've been with somebody in the past for 5 years or 15, 50, something like that. 50 is like really way too much. But anyway, it could be like 5 or 20, 5 or 5, 15 or 25. So, and then things have just gone wasted. Okay. Probably the 3 years out of five have been like really miserable for you, and you've had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of miseries, even though you're already with somebody. Okay, with the lovers and the two of cups, even though you're already with somebody right now, you're still thinking about that person from the past. But it's time to move on. Okay, this person of yours that you're with right now, probably you're with a earth sign or Cancer, Gemini, Aries, Pisces, Taurus, Leo. Yeah, those are the signs that I'm seeing here. So probably you are with those signs. And right now, this person is like they're coming to a realization that something is just going off. Especially if this person has been like spending a lot of time, spending a lot of money, not just with you, but also with your family. It will be striking them that something is either out of balance or something is not right. Okay. So you're going to be a little bit defensive and you're going to be changing something more of a facade of the story. Okay. You're not even telling your person what really happened in the past. You're making yourself as the victim here. Okay. All right. Some of you might be dealing with someone that you're still trying to win back. Okay. All right. Mhm. Okay. This already flipped. So let's take a look. Okay. Some of you are trying to make somebody feel either jealous or spiteful and portraying that you have a very happy and stable life. But there is something that actually, there's a truth that is being kept hidden from those display. All right. Somebody's being used here for money. Could be you, could be it's your partner. And somebody is also being used as a magazine. A magazine is like somebody's only using you as a front to win other people's admiration or respect, or to win other people's attention or something like that. And somebody will somehow felt like they are only being used. Okay, so they're robing and awakening, whether this is you or your person, that this has to end. When somebody puts their foot down in this relationship, somebody will also be resistant and say like, why are you doing this? Like we're it's like somebody will be like questioning like, where are you going to be getting the money, or where are you going to be using the money? Why are you resisting this? Because the other, one of you in this relationship just wants to have the upper hand in the situation. And when they say that's spend a lot for me, or buy me this, buy me that, and when you resist and say no, I don't have the money, like I still have to save, and then they're going to say, okay, then take a loan. Okay, so somebody will somehow feel that they're being used. Probably it's you, probably it's your person, but please open up your eyes who's being used here. Otherwise your savings will get depleted, and your savings will end up like really zero. Okay, now some of you might also be pregnant, or somebody around you, probably the one that you're with, is also pregnant. That's why they're acting like this. That, oh, I want this, it's for the baby, and like this and like that. Okay, and then it's like, if you're the one who's the breadwinner, if you're the one who's being used here, you don't quite know where to get the money anymore. Or if this is your person, then they are the one who's always feeling like, where are they going to be getting the money? Okay, so if money right now is not a problem, whether you are the one who is the one who's supporting your relationship or your family, or you're the one who's earning more than your person, then obviously you're the one who's being used. Okay. But whoever is the one who has more stable job, stable business, stable finances, that's the one. So your person will try to play mind games with you if you're not going to be getting them what you want. Or it's, could be you. So I feel like your person, if they're going to get pushed, they might think about opting for a loan. They're thinking of opting for a loan, and it seems like they are also thinking of, like, how can I repay this? They do have some family obligations though, or probably that they have, some other kids from another relationship. Probably they have baby mamas or something like that they are supporting, and they don't know how to make ends meet. They want to make you happy. They want to give you everything that you want, but at the same time that they also have some other obligations. So at this point they feel so stuck. They don't know what to do, and they don't know what to, like, how to make everyone happy. All right. So money will be an issue between you and your person this month. All right. Your person is already going through a lot of stress financially that they don't know what to do. They want to give up, but at the same time, they feel like it's too early to give up. I mean, things were actually good and happy, and then it becomes more of a need and demand every time. When it comes to your finances, there are some personal issues that's been getting in the way of your career or work, okay, or progress. or there are some manifestations that you seem to like you're having a hard time, like getting the right energy for it to manifest. There is something that you want to start, probably a side business, a small business, and you feel very optimistic because you, Sagittarius, one of your key components, or it's like you're very optimistic about everything that you want to, that you want to achieve and that you want to have, even though you're not really studying first what will be the repercussions and what will be the aftermath of your decision, the risk that you have to take. So because you really want to push for this, there might be, something that might not go your way. Somebody is also betraying you, or somebody will also try to set you up. You will be trusting your family members, even your relatives. This is the one that will be your biggest horror moment. I would not suggest you to work with any of your relatives or any of your family members when it comes to business, because this is where everything's going to start crumbling down. Do not um do not sign up for any contract as well this month, because you're just going to get binded, or just going to get stuck. All right, you really want to have that financial stability. It's like you really want to rush into, could be getting rich, or you want to have a lot of money, but with all of that, extreme energy, it's like you're also going to be using a lot of different resources. It's like you're going to be like this, and then like this, and like this. You're going to be in a roller coaster. So whatever this is that you're planning, whatever this is that you're pining, this is not the right path for you. Okay, you're just going to end up wasting your money, wasting your energy, and wasting your time. Okay, but there is another thing that you're going to be starting, which is, I feel like some of you might even borrow money for this, or might even opt for a loan. But be very careful, okay? Because this is your mere obsession. It's not the business itself, or it's not the work itself of the project, but it is being somebody someday just to prove something to someone. Okay, it's already more of an obsession. It's not going to lead you anywhere. All right. Okay. So let's take a look. All right, singles. You want to be successful by hook or by crook. And even if you have to sacrifice a few people, connections, relationships just for you to get what you want, you will. It's like you're ready to gamble everything or anything. But in the end, that zealousness will just ended up in heartbreak and a betrayal. Some of you are also going to be putting somebody in a third party situation, or somebody will be treating you like an option. So please be very careful of dealing with a water sign that is already married. Probably dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini. I'm also seeing a Libra. So please be very careful. Okay, somebody's just like having some second thoughts of leaving, but they are not really happy. So this is for singles that are currently, loosely connected. Okay. So the person that you're dealing with right now is just having some second thoughts of breaking up, or leaving you behind, especially if you're dealing with a Virgo or Capricorn, because they hate it when they hate it when their work is being affected. Okay. So don't expect too much, but this person is already feeling so stuck. They don't know what to do, and they are just not telling you how they truly feel. Now, for those of you who's not dealing with anyone, like you're openly dating and still hoping that there will be an option that's going to be coming your way. Now, there is somebody who's a water sign that you're going to be meeting. Again, another water sign. But then this, this whole situation, it will be starting fast. It will be ending up fast. Why? Because you're going to be rushing towards, I don't know, like you're going to be very impulsive. You're going to be very clingy and needy, and you're going to start feeling like, do you want to be with me or not? Like, do you want to be in a relationship with me or not? Or are we just, like, where's this going to go? Why are you dating me? This sort of thing like that. And this person would just somehow feel like, okay, are you ambushing me? So instead of this going to the right way, it might end up as fast as it started. Okay. So please be very careful with that aggressive behavior. All right. All right. Skin irritation, skin allergies. Be careful of contaminated water. Also, you need to rehydrate. Okay. You will be launching into some sort of an exercise or being more physically active this month, but be careful of slight injury, like sprain, breaking your arm or knocking your arm, breaking your finger or something like that. It's very like minor, a minor thing, but it's still gonna hurt. And be careful of anything that you're gonna be wearing. It might actually burn your skin. You also need to get yourself grounded. Do not opt into over-the-counter medicine, and be careful of, yeah, again, be careful of contaminated water. Something that it's not something that you're going to be drinking. It is what, like the water that you're going to be bathing or showering or using or whatever it is. There's something in the water, okay, that might also give you a lot of allergies and probably boils. You need to strengthen your immune system. Try to go and check out with your doctor about your breast, your bones, and I'm picking up that some of you might be having some cysts in your ovary. Okay. It's much better for you to go and check out with your doctor, like the cystic fibrosis. All right. All right. So for those of you who's already with somebody, the water sign came out here. Seems like there is this thing about you and a water sign this month. All right. You're being stressed out when it comes to your marriage or when it comes to your, to the situation of your family. And again, there's something to do with the money, there's something to do with your finances or with your work. One of you is carrying the, the probably the parenting. all the house chores, bill responsibilities and stuff. And it seems like the two of you just keeps on, finger pointing that, oh, you should take care of this. Oh, you should take care of that. Oh, I'm so busy. Well, I am busy too. So the two of you are just like living in one house, like you're just, like housemates or something like that. Okay. There needs to be balance. The two of you are like kind of a little bit out of balance. So, and one of you just keeps on escaping your responsibilities. Somebody who's also very lazy in doing your laundry. All right, so the other one feels very bossy, and they don't want to, could be they don't really participate in any of the house chores, could be taking care of the kids, and they're just pretty much concentrating into earning. I mean, they're responsible financially when it comes to whatever that is needed in the house, but like in terms of like cleaning the yard, cutting the grass, like playing with the kids and stuff, that is something that you have to like really pray so hard for them to hear you and for them to like do, whereas they should be doing that on their own. No need to say. So you've been fighting and arguing about this for quite some time now, and you don't know what to do. Your kids are already asking questions, and there has been like some issues that are being raised, and you're trying to nudge your person that our kids are already like trying to ask like, why are you treating them like that? Okay. Some of you might be you might have some children from your from your previous relationship. That's why they've been acting like this. So you're wishing for this whole cold war and for this indifference, you know, for this indifference and for this, treatment that you've been getting from them to end. But I feel like that this is just the beginning. There's a long road ahead of you before you can really pull through and get over this. And that is already entirely up to your person. Okay. Now you're gonna one of you will just decide to walk away, and then one of you would just decide, oh, I don't care. Fine. You want to go, just go. Okay. It's easy for both of you to walk away from each other rather than just resolve your situation. Okay, you're feeling so heartbroken. You're more concerned about your financial security and your kids. You're not going to tell your kids, what's really going on, but they can feel somehow. I mean, your kids are very smart. Okay. So it seems like you're gonna try to be a little bit more defensive or come into your defense and start thinking of working things on your own. Okay. From what I can see here, this is like a very simple miscommunications that the two of you won't bother just fixing it because both of you are either tired of the other person's attitude and the other person's nagging and demand and stuff. I mean, for you, you're not even participating in our kids, like in this house. It's like you're gonna come home, eat dinner, watch a TV, and then sleep the next morning, and so on and so forth. It's already a cycle. It's already a pattern. Sorry, but you're also not looking and understanding from the point of view of your person that they're also stressed out and tired, mentally, physically, and emotionally from their job. That the last thing that they really want to hear from you is you nagging them, not being there for all of you. So, like what I said, is just like a very simple miscommunication that the two of you did not really understand each other because you're both frustrated. Okay. But I still don't see any. I mean, one of you will be like leaving or just going home to your parents or something like that. But I don't see any divorce for now. All right. Moving on to the month of July. This month of July, either your person or you will catch each other cheating, or there's like a very dubious message that either you or your person will read from your, I mean, on your phone or your message, one of your messages. Some of you will be opening up a secret message or like a private safe on their phone or on your phone. And then, like there's like a there's a lie that has been that's been like being kept for so long. And whatever secrets that are being kept, it will be revealed. All right. The fight will still be ongoing this month. And it seems like this is not yet something that's going to be taken in action, but both of you will start thinking about this. You're both stressed out. Your person, especially if if they're the man, I feel like their balls are hanging and you just keep on flicking it. Okay. So I feel like that there will be I feel like there will be a what do you call this, like a business trip that's going to be upcoming, and they're going to be using this as an excuse to move away from the domestic thing that's been happening and going on. And this, you're going to start thinking that maybe that there's somebody else that they've been, that they wanted to be with, or that they're going out with somebody. It's like, you're going to be thinking of the worst, but your partner only wants to have a space, from everything that's been going on and happening. It seems like your person might be traveling for a training or to go on a training. Okay. And you feel like instead of your person fixing and arranging whatever that's been like cracking in your relationship, they're intentionally neglecting it. Okay. All right. Some of you might be pregnant during this month and you don't quite know if you're going to be happy about it or you're going to be like very miserable about it. Okay. Financial stability, I don't see any problem here. Your finances will get even stronger. It's still sturdy. Sorry. Your foundation is still, it will still remain intact. You just feel so trapped, okay, because of your domestic issues and domestic problems. And after your either it's you or your partner is the one who's going to be traveling for work or for training. If ever that both of you will be traveling, you'll be waiting for your partner to come and then you're the one who will be leaving. Okay. Both of you will be acting very cold, cut off, and distant. That I feel like during your absence, this is where your person will start spending a lot more time with your kids. Some of you might also be installing or setting up a hidden camera so that you'll know what's going to happen and you'll be pleased, with whatever it is that you're going to see inside the house. And it's been like, it has been a long, long time since you last saw your person playing with your kids or playing like this and being relaxed inside your house. And I mean, you're happy, but at the same time you feel like, so okay, so I need to be away, so like so that they can enjoy and be like this. I mean, you're gonna be taking your reservation and start thinking that maybe there's something wrong. Maybe it's you, maybe it's the way you communicate, maybe it's the way how you've been treating your person. Like there is something that will be opening up, or that will be leading you to an awakening, and feel to yourself that maybe there's something that I just need to change how I interact with my partner, so that we can understand each other. Okay? Money and finances will remain stable. All right. New doors are going to be opening up for you. Some of you might be either getting a promotion, or will be opt for a promotion, or you will be, like thinking of taking up a new job in a different place. Could be, for a higher pay. Now, there will be some good news that's going to be coming your way right in the middle of this month. It has something to do with a brand new offer, could be a project, could be a side hustle, whatever it is, there will be an extra money coming your way. Okay. You just need to use your intuition, whether you're going to be, if ever that you're going to be signing up with a contract, it's much better for you to could be use a proxy or use a company. I mean, the downside of that is that the revenue will not be yours 100%. But in terms of any legality, if you will be shielding yourself with another agent or with another company, or like a third party, or like a middle person, then they're the one who'll be absorbing the discrepancies or damages. Okay. So you're going to have some second thoughts whether you're going to be taking this offer or not. But for you, you're just trying to balance your options, trying to balance, everything, because you don't quite know, like you need an increase. And your boss or your company is just taking so much time into giving this to you. So you're the one who will either be promoting yourself, or will be jumping to a different fence to get this opportunity. Just give me a second. All right, so I just feel like you're gonna be overworking, or you're gonna be working overtime a lot this month. So be careful of your health. All right. Wow. Sag, be careful of getting involved with somebody that's already married, and that their person will be attacking you. Somebody will be accusing you of a home wrecker. Okay. You didn't know that this person is either already with somebody, or still living with their baby mama, or baby daddy, or still living with somebody that they already have kids with. Because the only thing that you know is that they are single, and because that is what they said. But this person is a big liar. Okay, they love charming people and they love manipulating people just to get what they want, because that is, that is where they're getting their strength, manipulating other people and making them believe that they are somebody else. But I don't know, it seems like this person is something that's more mentally disturbed. So you're going to find out that this person is already married, because their person will be attacking you, and there might be some disturbances that you might get yourself involved with. If you are kind of seeing somebody right now, that person, you might lose them because of this. Okay, so please be very careful. If you are openly dating, you're not dealing with anyone, there will be somebody from the past, which is already a divorcee. They want to try it once again with you. You've dated this person probably 9 months, 8 months, or 8 years, or 9 years ago. Okay. This is somebody that you're still thinking of, but not really who you're expecting to come back into your life. Okay. This person also left you for another person in the past. So now they want to rectify whatever happened in the past. And for those of you who's been openly dating, none of the people that you're going to be dating are going to be of your standard. So this is the reason why you're going to be so drawn to this person from the past, because so far they are the best bet. All right. Nasal issues, nasal infections, and rhinitis or sinusitis. Some of you be careful of nose bleeding. And again, contaminated water, be careful. If it's possible for you to use a like a double filter, it's much better. I don't know, something could be it's coming from your reservoir in your city. That's why, and you're not the only one who's going to be affected by this. Or it could be it's your piping system. Okay. Now don't take over the counter medicines. Some of you might be because you have a wound that you're going to be getting from this contaminated water. You're going to be using some ointment or something like that, but you actually need a cream, like a topical cream. Anyway, so a little bit of a depression, feeling so down. Be careful of wild animal attacks. You also need to take a break near the water, but be careful of drowning, having some cramps while swimming, or jellyfish poisoning. And try to balance your time, balance your schedule. You might also want to, like raise up your vibration by doing some spiritual clearing. All right. Ow. Somebody's going to be acting real nasty this month. Uh, uh, uh. Your person might also opt for like drinking or over binging. Yeah. Be careful of a big fight, like a huge big fight, or um like a prolonged argument this month. That it might start off from something, something like really simple. But since that both of you are being egocentrics and proud, you're gonna decide to, like, not even apologize, or not, to be humble, or understand whatever the other person is coming from. Like, whoever that will be like launching into drinking or something like that, they're the one who's been having some issues with their work. And instead of, like, possibly you, that instead of you asking like what's wrong, you're going to be judging them that they're being irresponsible. So somebody's going to be flaring up. And that simple argument will just result into either somebody who's going to be packing their things and leave, or packing their things and leave with their kids. So probably you, probably your person. Okay. But you have a like a past life connection with this person, that I feel like no matter how much you try to break up and pull away from each other, the two of you will still be drawn to one another. Okay. So yeah, you're going to be a little bit extra feisty. Try to open up your mind for a little bit instead of being judgy or being judgmental, because your person is going through a lot of stress. You know, if you want to know what are the stress that they've been going through around their workplace, their company is laying off people. And since that you do have a lot of, like, could be loans or bills that needs to be paid, they don't know what to do right now. They're just waiting for the offer. And this is something that they cannot tell you because of your reaction. Like how you're going to be, like, I don't know, like not being so helpful with the situation. They are so afraid that they could be one of the people that that will get retrenched, or that will be laid off. Okay. This is their main problem in their work, but they cannot tell it to you because they're so afraid that you're going to be reacting in a very big way, that they cannot really handle it, and both of you will be exploding. But instead, that is exactly what's going to happen. So, and I feel like you really hate it when your person keeps on walking away when you're just right in the middle of an argument. So, all right. Moving on to August. You don't know if you should listen to your intuition, whether to walk away or not. But both of you are like acting like you're both right, or you want to make a point in a wrong way. See? Three of Swords and Three of Wands. Be careful of your decision. I feel like, the only thing here is I don't see any third party, but both of you are just like being eaten up. Sorry about that. Being eaten up by your obligations and your stress. You don't want to hear the side of your person, because how can you? They don't want to talk. And the thing here is, if they talk, you're going to be judging them. And even if you're going to say, oh, it's not that I'm going to be judging them, it's just that they're not saying anything, yada 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 yada. Like sometimes you just have to learn how to listen and do not play the blaming game. I mean, it's already there, it's already happening. Nobody wants to hear that I told you so. Okay. So you are having some second thoughts whether you're going to be walking away or not. And both of you still have a lot of love for each other, but both of you cannot really handle and stand each other's behavior and attitude towards one another. So the Five of Pentacles, both of you are struggling. Okay, both of you are struggling to keep this relationship alive. Both of you are struggling to keep the communication going because it always boils down into a bigger argument. But there is a lesson here that both of you are not learning and failing to overcome. Your person is very heartbroken and you're looking more back into the past. All right. You're moving to a new place or a new home. Okay. Could be that your person is also suggesting this because they want to look for a job outside the city. Now, you're not going to be agreeing. The problem between the two of you is that you are not, I mean, your person doesn't want to say whatever it's inside their mind or whatever their plans are, but they just suggest it. But for you, it's like, so all of a sudden you want to go out of town, you want to like leave our house. What about the kids? What about the school? What about this? What about that? So instead of asking why, like why do you think we should get out of town? Or why do you think we should just move to a new city or something like that? What about your job? That is what they're waiting for you to say. But instead, oh, so you want to, like so you want to move to the next town now. So they're this is the reason why don't want to open up to you. The judgment. So, and your person is not really big in words. They hate arguing. They hate like debate. Okay. For them, it's like they're already exhausted with their job and whatever that's been happening going on right now. And the last thing that they really want to have again inside, in a place where they feel like they should be more secured and comfortable is to have another debate. So your person will feel like, oh, you know what, forget it, like just pretend that you did not hear anything. So your person's just going to try and walk away feeling so disappointed. They don't know if they should be listening to their intuition or not. They're going to be consulting their family. They're going to be getting the support and they will still do and try and go ahead. They're also going to try and tell you that they're going on a training or something like that, but in fact, that they're actually looking for a new job. Okay. So instead of you understanding, because I feel like you're going to find out that they're about to find a new job. And, since that the two of you are not really understanding, you're not on the same page, you're going to start thinking that maybe there is someone else that they want to go for or that they want to follow. That's why they want to go there without even knowing what is really going on in their job. Okay. So what you're going to do is that you'll be, I don't know, could be emotionally being cold. Both of you will be like walking away from each other, not physically, but emotionally. There will be like a large crack that will be dividing the two of you. Communications will be blocked. And it's like your person doesn't know how to explain things to you anymore because your main concern will be your finances. Okay. So your person is going to be getting a new job in a different city, but they're going to keep this as a secret from you. So now the next thing here is, so since that they're going to be getting the job and they have to move, or they need to, there will be a training probably for 2 months or 2 weeks. They're going to tell you they have to leave. So there will be some changes, and you're going to start thinking that maybe they will be spending some time with another person, but actually it's not. So if you be careful with your, whatever it is that you're going to be pouncing or pounding your person on, this will just trigger them like really let go. Okay. And that's the only time that you're going to hear from somebody that they're also working with that their company, either they're closing, or there's a buyout process, or they're reorganizing, or they're laying off people. Somebody will be telling you this. Okay. And instead of apologizing, you're going to say like, how come you did not tell me? How come you kept this from you? Why did you wall yourself up? Why did you kept this from me? Okay, as a secret, you could have just told me. And your person feels like, what do you want me to say? Like, how do you expect me to talk to you? Okay. Yeah, your person is, instead of them like explaining things, they're just going to walk away. Yeah. Look, there won't be any discussions or talk. They don't want to talk. And this is what's going to be hurting their relationship. So it's up to you. All right. If you're dealing with a guy, it's not that easy for them to admit or to even say about a certain failure or about a certain situation that where they feel like they will look like a loser, you know? Sometimes you just have to read between the lines and you have to read their mind, which is most men will expect you to read their mind instead of saying it out loud. And dealing with women is also different. Women are more expressive. They talk too much, or sometimes they just, like they can cry in between telling a story and sobbing. So, you know, sometimes you just have to learn how to like deal with somebody. And if you cannot really get through to their walls, then maybe the tool that you're using is actually wrong. Okay. Now, anyway, some of you will be going through a like a training conference or seminar. You're not going to be able to concentrate further in your work because of whatever that's been happening in your domestic life. Your poor choices that led to a lot of like could be tower moments. Okay, you're going to be very stressed out. There needs to be a lot of energy that needs to be expressed and spent on a project this month, but you're not really able to participate because you are feeling down and depressed. And like what I said, there's like a project that you've overtaken last month, July, and it's going to cost you your health. Okay, overworking, like spending a lot of overtimes, and then you're also stressed out with your work or job. It might, your body is the one who might suffer your health. Be careful of heart attacks, um, possibility of stroke, or some nerve issues, or high blood pressure. Okay. I feel like this time it's not that you're going to be quitting or resigning, but you might be taking in like an emergency leave because you're just making a lot of, like you're not in yourself. It's like you're just, like making a lot of mistakes and stuff, and you don't want to continue doing this. And totally ruin your reputation. Okay. You don't want to lose your job because this is the only like bread and butter that you have. Okay. Not that your person is not really doing anything, but you know, like you both needed this job, your family and your kids. You're not gonna get retrenched, but I feel like you know, like if ever that you're gonna be taking emergency leave, max will be 3 days. All right. Be careful of being with another person that is either another fire, Sagittarius or Leo or Aries, and this is gonna be your biggest karma. Now, if you're gonna be dating someone who's a water sign, possibly Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, this person might just treat you like an option. Is there anyone else coming into Sagittarius life? Yes, another Gemini. Oh, a lot of fire. This fire will be very charming. Will be talking to you about, oh, like I really want to get married. I'm looking for somebody to marry, to be with. I want to be in a committed relationship. The fun is over. The party is like really getting boring for me. I want to settle down and stuff. So this person's going to be selling you a dream. Okay, you're going to be buying it. But the truth is, this person is only using to use as a host, probably because they're a hoe. Yeah. Okay. Gemini and Scorpio and another fire is not a big, this is not really a very good option. Aquarius and Virgo or Earth sign, yes. Be careful of somebody that will be like dragging you into living together right away. Let's say, for example, that you're only seeing each other for like 2 weeks, and this person will feel like, oh, let's move in together. Okay. That's already a red flag. This person, you're gonna find it hard to like really get rid of them. Especially that I feel like this person has advice that they're not gonna tell you at first, but you're gonna start noticing. All right. Be careful of wild animal attacks, especially if you're thinking about fishing or going down the river or lake. Okay. Be careful of leeches. If you're going down, yeah, again, get down the river. You also need to keep yourself grounded, balance your schedule. You also need to be rehydrated. Be careful of kidney stones, especially if you start noticing that your feet is getting swollen or you're having some water retention. Do not mingle with a lot of people. This is not yet the right time. One of the people that you're going to be mingling with are actually infected by a virus. Be careful of high places because of your nausea. No. And if you have like a pet animal, be careful of their health. It's not that you're going to be getting anything from them, but I feel like it's just time for you to go and take them to the vet, especially something about their endocrine glands or their kidney. And don't stay too late at night because of your blood. All right. Wow. Eight of Cups. Somebody's going to be leaving work. If somebody will be leaving, to work for another city or town, and you're not going to agree on moving there or joining them, this might just result into a separation. Eight of Cups and the Death card. Okay? So, I mean, right before this person could even leave your home, there will be a lot of there will be a lot of what do you call this? There will be a lot of arguments. One of you will be feeling relieved, one of you will be feeling threatened. This might actually signal the end of your relationship. Okay? Yep, the divorce came out. One of you needs to be humble. One of you needs to learn how to forgive. And one of you needs to learn how to listen. If you want to make this work, you still have time this month to make this work. Otherwise, when your person leaves, that's going to be for good. I mean, the next town or the next city that they're going to be in will be a little bit further, probably 11 hours away. So, by car or 3 hours by plane. Um, okay, here are two sides. If you're gonna be more proud and you're not gonna say anything, not even be humble, saying sorry, apologizing, let's try to make it work again. Yeah, we're gonna compromise and let me, give me 3 months or 6 months. That, like that'll work. Oh, sorry. If you're not going to be doing that, that's not going to work out. Now, if you're going to be compromising and asking to give you some time to fix and arrange and stuff, and like wait until the kids are done with their schooling and stuff, then yes, this could actually, you know, go in a different path where the two of you will still be reconnected and stay together. The two of you had, the two of you have like a past life relationship or past life connection, right? So no matter what you do, I just feel like this relationship is still meant to be, and I don't see any third party. But but okay, I know that it's hard for you to admit that there might be something wrong with how you deal with each other, but try looking at the mirror. Okay, and this is your relationship. Now, if this doesn't resonate with you, no need to be defensive. All right. It's not yet too late. The month of August, this is like a make or break situation. Otherwise, you might just regret it in the month of September. All right. So if you want to talk to me, love in the phone, love in the calls, just go visit me at my website, sophiaclaireangel.net. I'll be doing like a quick outlook for the rest of the year forecast in my Patreon. So hope to see you there and blessings to you.